Hello everyone, today I come with two more reviews of the author Mario Mendoza. The first one is about the book Diario del Fin del Mundo. This novel introduces us to Mario Mendoza as the main author of this story. He tells us his story at university when he was studying literature in Bogota with these other dudes, Daniel and Joseph. There, a strange friendship is born because the three were completely different, but with very strong ties of that friendship, although none of them will consider it that way in the beginning. In the story appears Carmen, Daniel's girlfriend, who, beyond her physical beauty, had artistic qualities that came to the surface easily. This story is linked to what is called the cover of the book, the story of the Nazi concentration camps, the story of the German survivors of this barbarity who arrived in different Latin American countries, such as Colombia. Here I must highlight Mendoza's investigative work, really with documents in hand. He tells us about the experiments that Joseph Mengele carried out on twins of all ages in Auschwitz and beyond. It is a book that has an interesting mix, balanced with these two stories that are perfectly intertwined. The book has small doses and reflections on prostitution, both male and female, drug addiction, the isolation suffered by the inhabitants of big cities, homosexuality, sadomasochism, in short. The final chapter is entitled like the name of the book, Diario del Fin del Mundo, of which I will only say that it is apocalyptic. You will understand if you read the book. I like to mention I first read this book when an old friend from my old job recommended it to me and even lent me the book so that I could enjoy it during free time at work. It is very entertaining and I highly recommended it to you guys. The other book I have for you is this one, Los Hombres Invisibles. This time, Mendoza gives us the opportunity to see the humanity of Gerardo Montenegro, a washed-up actor divorced from his wife, orphan of father and mother, his father a chronic miser who decides to live and die in unhealthy austerity, a mother with psychiatric problems but tough and loving, Gerardo, who is interested in the history of the indigenous tribe that has never had contact with civilization, which is passed on to him by a psychiatric patient in the hospital where his mother is also Jesus Castelblanco, who in turn, following in the footsteps of his student Fabio Acevedo, whom he serves as his thesis advisor, ends up running away from his life in search of both the student and the tribe. Jesus finds neither Fabio nor the tribe, but he does find his annihilation. Gerardo decided to set off with the false idea of finding the tribe, but no, it was a lie, because in the words of the protagonist, I had decided to go into Choco jungle in search of nomadic tribe whose existence was really the least important thing. It was like setting out on a journey in search of the aurora borealis or the rainbow. The important thing was not the point of arrival, but the escape itself. Our actor travels, meets new friends, new ways, customs and habits, and survives in Quibdó as part of a trade union organization. But is kidnapped, abducted, which often happened at the time the book was written, around 2007. The kidnapping is not so painful because nothing ties him to the city and civilization. He survives, the jungle gives him love in the leprocomio of Nomana. He gets lost, the jungle crushes him. In his wandering through the jungle mangrove, one feels a heaviness in one's shoulders. You feel like vomiting. The book doesn't move forward, it bores you. You put it down and pick it up again. You read 3 pages, more jungle, more hardships in the mud, more Mikos and yucca, plantain soups. You put the book down again. You feel that reading it makes you dizzy. It hurts slightly, but constantly. But you continue and you finish it and you learn. Mario does not let you live unharmed. He knocks you out. At the last point of the book, you are no longer the same. You are another. And you think so much agony was worth it. It does not matter if I liked the book or not. It matters that I learned and lived almost in the flesh the misfortune of living in a population constantly massacred, where there is no state presence, but I also experienced friendship, gratitude, the ineffable. To me in particular, it seems to be Mario's weakest novel, where he tries to get out of his comfort zone, the city, and transfer the outsider of the moment to the inclemency of the Choco jungle, a crashing, overwhelming jungle that shrinks men, destroys them, reduces them to atomic dimensions, the jungle that destroys ego and reveals the spirit. It is a short book, but it could take you several days to finish it. It really wasn't one of my favorite ones of this author. Well guys, that was all for today. See you in another video. Bye bye.